I said, fuck it. And they were deleting everything off my phone, all of the evidence, right? I was trying to keep this just me. They can target me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about that. I never did care about it. I suffered with this shit for the first year, at least, without telling anybody, by myself, without making any YouTube videos, right? And I didn't care. I parented, and I kept my kids out of it. And then, whenever it wasn't working, right, they started using my kids in the targeting, right? That's where I drew the fucking line, right there. Because my kids, motherfucker, are the most important thing in my life. I'll die for my fucking kids right now. I have lived my life. Everything I've done is for my kids, not for myself. It's for my fucking kids, right? The whole reason that I'm speaking out about gang stalking is not just for my kids. It's for everybody's kids. It's for the hope that our future exists without gang stalking in it. If we hope, if we even have a fucking small chance to eliminate, to have our kids to have a future without this fucking sick program in it, we all need to do what I'm doing. We need to do it more. We need to tell our kids, hey, you know what? You guys you'll understand, but I have to take this time and do this for you so that you can be free and you don't have to suffer from gang stalking the rest of your life, You don't get that. You don't see that. No, you don't see that because you're not a fucking father. You're a fucking idiot. Is what you are. You're a fucking idiot.
So this is specifically is about targeted individual parenting TIs on YouTube, basically talking shit on me for 3 years, spending, if you were to calculate it, 100 hours plus watching and devising little schemes to take me down. And all during this time, they have a kid at home that's fucking like has a rumbling stomach, has bad grades in school, and they're worried about Conspiracy Underground. Damn right, I'm calling you a bad fucking parent.
Well, who is that then?
Abe, I will. Like in that, I will call you that. Other than that, I have no room to say that. But no, dude, if I'm sitting here and I'm watching you spend hundreds of hours a year on me,
I think he said Pat.
And then you barely talk about your kid, you barely spend time with your kid. That's the definition of a bad parent, dude.
About my kid. What the fuck would I tell you?
You know why? Let's say you weren't on YouTube or you're just a random person that's like a shitty parent.
All right.
You're gonna be spending your time with like girlfriends instead of your kid. Like you're gonna be focusing on girlfriends, women, a woman you're dating, whatever, work,
we're
going to the bar. So on top of that, you're spending 100 hours worried about Conspiracy Underground, and your kid's suffering. Like, yeah, you're a fucking shitty parent, dude.
Oh, okay.
That's just facts. You can't argue. Okay, you want to prove me wrong? Stop. Get off my cock for I don't know, a year. Focus on your kid. Spend 10% of the time you do on Conspiracy Underground.
All right, let me just state this right now. The reason that I'm making this video right now, I haven't made a video about Conspiracy Underground in 3 weeks, almost a month, right? I've mentioned you in a video here and there, right? Maybe once or twice. Who's the one that's doing entire live streams dedicated to coming against other TIs? He's such a fucking hypocrite. I mean, this guy is such a hypocrite.
On your kid, you be the best parent ever. You guys are overly obsessed with me, dude. Seriously.
I'm not. Sorry.
To be having kids.
Definitely not obsessed.
You know? Now, if someone wants to do what these people are doing and they have all the free time in the world, they have no obligations, and they choose to hate on me, okay, that's lame, but, I can't tell you to do with your time. If you have a fucking kid and they're not doing all that great, yeah, dude, get off my dick.
So Conspiracy Underground,
do that.
This for the children.
Yep.
It's all about the children, right?
Because before you fucking talk about how dirty my house is, clean up your house. Like Immaterial Man, this dude will deny break-ins, he'll deny like all my evidence, waste all his energy. And yeah, it's funny, it's a back and forth. This dude has 2 daughters. Do you know what the sick shit that's happening to women in this world, like young girls? behind the scenes from like music teachers, uncles.
You know what I think is sick? You know what I think is really fucking sick? Especially if you're a TI, right? I think any TI that claims to be a TI that comes on here talking about anybody's kids is fucking sick in the head. How about that? I think anybody who comes on here talking about anyone else's fucking personal kids, right? And they bring kids into the whole fucking subject. You need fucking bashed upside the head with a ball peen hammer. How about that? I don't talk about my kids to you, motherfucker, because you're not worth it. You don't deserve to know about my kids. You're like what I do when I take a shit. Okay? If I take a shit, then it's like, oh, I gotta take a shit. Okay, I bet it's a good time to watch Conspiracy Underground while I'm taking a shit. Right? And that's, then I make a video because I see you talking shit on me and I take a shit and I'm not playing with my kid while I'm taking a shit. So pretty sure I can get away with making a video and watching YouTube while I'm taking a shit, right? Is that all right with you, Conspiracy Underground? Or does that make me a bad dad?
Grandparents, uh, ex-girlfriend's boyfriend. I mean, your baby mom's boyfriends that are coming in and out the house. Like, there's a high percentage. If there's 10 targeted individuals with daughters, like, I'm not trying to be fucking. I hate even bringing this up,
Well,
but
then why are you bringing it up?
3 of you,
Weirdo.
your daughter was abused, dude. Okay, that's statistics. Look up the statistics.
Right there, you're a piece
So
of
there's
shit.
10 targeted individuals that have daughters on here. Well, even though like maybe sons, but it's usually young women that experiences. And while you're sitting there talking shit on conspiracy,
I'm pretty sure that it's going to be about the same uh, basically the same percentage. It's probably about the same figures as if you're talking about a representation of the whole fucking population. There's so many TIs that have daughters, right? There's so many people in the world that have daughters. There's so many girls that were abused, right? Out of girls. There's a lot of girls that unfortunately fucking get abused as children in the real world too. Okay, so don't try to link it up here because I mean I'm waiting for you to do it, but when you do it, I'm going to shut you down because and I do this for some reason. All these people are on the same script. All these fucking weirdo perps have the same script. They all want to bring up something about my daughter. I don't fucking talk about it. I have not told anybody about anything that has to do with my fucking daughter on YouTube. But for some reason, everybody else thinks that's fucking okay to do. You guys are all sick in the head. You need help.
underground, your daughter is probably in the bedroom with your baby mom and her boyfriend or some shit, and anything could be happening. Maybe even the boyfriend's hitting your daughter, dude. Maybe smacking your daughter around a little bit. No, I'm talking, this is real stuff. Out of 10 targeted individuals that have kids that are with baby moms and they don't live with the kid, at least 1 or 2 of them is experiencing that. So I have at least 5 TIs that have kids that fucking talk shit on me all day. So were you there protecting your daughter, your son? Like, I know Patton said something about
No, I didn't.
something happened to his kid.
No, I didn't.
And he's sitting there talking shit on me all day.
No,
instead of fucking finding out who did it, or, you know what I'm saying, or fucking spending more time with your kid, maybe hugging them or something, taking them out, something, dude.
Ben, I'm taking a shit. Come give me a hug, buddy.
So yeah, you damn right, you're a fucking piece of shit parent, dude. And it's because you're on YouTube. It's not because the gang stalking program, like, let's use Absent-Minded Abe as an example. It's not because Absent-Minded Abe was the perfect father, then the gang stalking program came and fucked shit up, right?
No, YouTube did it, right?
But he's still a really good dad, right? No, dude, like,
oh my God,
that's not how it goes. It's not the gang stalking program's fault that you're spending all your time.
Oh, okay.
Not only on me, but like, let's fuck talking about me, dude. Just gang stalking in general. Imagine there's a kid suffering out there, right? Whatever situation, school. They're getting bullied. They're getting teased, right? The nasty shit I just said earlier that I don't wish on anybody.
I don't want to imagine that shit.
Okay? And their parent is on YouTube talking about gang stalking 1 to 2 hours a day,
Well,
maybe a couple times a week.
go save the day then, man. You should.
Like, come on, dude. Oh, it's me. I'm suffering. I'm suffering. They never talk about their fucking kids suffering. At least bring up the kids. Like, dude, you're gonna put me in this program and watch my kids suffer? Fuck that. If it was just me, I wouldn't give a fuck. But the simple fact that my
Maybe they
kids
don't.
being affected financially because of this shit,
Maybe they don't talk
like,
about it
fuck you
because they're
people,
not
dude.
suffering. You think of
Seriously.
that? You fucking weirdo. You want me to make stuff up? Okay, this is when I think I
Whatever,
told you
man. That's what you guys do.
I
You
told you
all
you're a
act like
douchebag.
you're the best parent ever, and because I don't have any,
Okay, see, let's see. I
like,
did
fuck
not
you
say
people,
anything about
dude.
being a good parent per
Seriously.
se. I can't see what it says. It won't let me rewind it. Oh yeah, there it is. I said, I didn't decide to speak out about this until you
Whatever,
already told
man.
me
That's what you
twice
guys
and
do.
said you're a
You all
douchebag.
act like you're the best parent ever, and because I don't have any fucking kids and I didn't get a bitch pregnant,
Dude,
that I don't have any way of taking care of because I'm fucking smart.
what the fuck?
I don't get relationships that are toxic relationships and get bitches pregnant
He
like some
brings it up
fucking
though.
American MTV idiot.
All right, he brings it up. He brings the subject up, right? And then he gets mad. This is his fucking head. He's either mind controlled or he's a perp. He literally brings the subject up. Nobody ever talked about Conspiracy Underground doesn't have kids and blah 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 blah, unless you were talking about somebody's fucking parenting, asshole. So then you're like, well, everybody wants to talk about me not having kids, blah, 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 blah. Dude, you're bringing the subject up, and then you're bitching. You have this weird, you have something in your head that's feeding you these ideas that are just wrong, completely wrong. You seem to think that I come on and act like the fucking parent of the year because I told you you're a douchebag. I told you you're a douchebag. How does that acting like I'm a parent of the year? Because I told you you're a douchebag. Hey, Conspiracy Underground, you're a douchebag.
Generation X fucking retard with 5 baby moms, 5, 6 baby mamas that I can't take care of, dude. That I was smart, that I'm waiting until I have a house, I have a career
That's
before I
just what
start getting into serious relationships.
that's just what ugly people. That's excuses. It's just an excuse that like ugly people make because they're not, because they don't. He's jealous, he's jelly, and he's got to make up excuses in his head because he's fucking jealous. He doesn't want to admit that, right? So he's projecting. He's projecting his hate and his envy and his fucking jealousness by attacking the very people that he's trying to be like.
That's the type of person I am.
Oh, are you?
And with this economy, it worked out
Keep
perfectly
telling
fine for
yourself
me.
that. Keep telling yourself that.
Okay, it worked out perfectly fine. It was a good idea.
What
And
was?
if I don't have fucking kids, I don't care because this world with gang stalking, with the human
Yeah,
trafficking,
yeah. I'm sure you'll use
with
that
we don't
excuse.
know if the fucking United States is going to be here in 50
It'll
years,
be
or if we're going
convenient
to
for
be
you.
invaded by some fucking Chinese
Right. Better not have any kids then.
android fucking army
Better not have any kids
put
then.
in FEMA camps. We had the 2020 pandemic where they did mandatory.
You know what? I don't. I could walk outside and get hit by a car tomorrow. You know that. I better not have any kids, right? I mean, dude, a tornado could take out my house and kill me and my family. I better not have any kids, right? Because I don't want to leave them parentless. Dude, you can't have that fucking mindset. That's just an excuse that you're using because you don't have kids. It's not like you did it on purpose because of these reasons. That's why you didn't have kids. No, you didn't consciously think, oh, I don't want kids because of this, and I'm not gonna. No, you just don't have kids. You want to make up excuses. That's to try to lie to yourself. That's fine, whatever.
You know what's in people's fucking veins. So yeah, damn right. I'm glad I didn't have a fucking kid in the last few years. Are you kidding me, dude? That
Okay?
was smart to not have a fucking kid.
No, it
For
just
my
happened. It's not like you
situation.
did it
Now
on
other
purpose.
people, you have to do what you got to do. I'm not judging you
It wasn't because you're
because you had
smart.
fucking kids. I want
Right?
you to be good parents. I want your kids to be safe. I want your kids to grow up in a fucking country that I grew up in.
Well, then quit talking about it on
Okay?
here, asshole.
I'm nothing against you.
Sure
I'm
you are.
here. I'm an ally to people. Like, I'm
Yeah,
an
yeah.
ally to people of America. I'm an ally of families, of people that do good shit.
It's not just me, is it? It's not just me that sees this, right? It's like everything he says is fucking gaslighting. It's the opposite. He's literally attacking everybody and then telling you he's your ally, right? He's saying it's not personal, and then he's throwing out personal attacks. He's you know what I mean? It's not just me, right? Like other people see this too, right?
As much crap as I talk, like, I'm not a person that's here to rip people off. I'm not a person here to fucking fuck up someone's family,
Oh no,
fuck up
okay,
someone's marriage.
okay.
What do I get? I get a bunch of shit talkers in my fucking comment
Well,
section.
then quit doing what you're doing,
And
retard.
all these people have fucking kids. Like, let's go. I'm gonna go down the list. And again, I don't think you guys are bad parents because I don't know you personally,
Yes,
right?
you
I don't
do.
know how you are with your kid. I don't know what your kid looks.
All right, this doesn't make any fucking sense here. How many times has he said that we are horrible parents, that we are fucking the worst bad parents, right? And he thinks that we're the fucking shit, piece of shit, worst fucking parents in the world. And then how many times has he said he doesn't think we're bad parents? Is this, I mean, am I hearing things or something? Can you start making some fucking sense, Conspiracy Underground? You sound like a douchebag.
like. None of that. So I can't say you're a bad parent. But this is based on
But
my
you know.
interaction with you over the years, how you act like a fucking little child.
Oh,
Some of you're bringing up names here as examples, right?
not very many names.
Immaterial man,
Just say
who
your
has
names.
kids, right?
You're going to
Gang
repeat the same
stalking
names.
simulation. I'm gonna be bringing up these people. Like immaterial man,
He needs to
this dude,
expand
he
his.
doesn't know how to protect his children. Like based on the fact that,
He doesn't know.
and I will say that openly because based on the fact that you don't even understand break-ins. Like there's all
What
these
is?
horrible break-ins that happen
What
where
does that
there's
have to
home
do with
invasions,
protecting your
there's
children, dude?
kids getting kidnapped out of their bed,
When did that happen? When?
women being sexually assaulted, right? There's a million types of home, and the only break-in that he understands in his retarded mind is if someone breaks in to steal something, and if they don't steal something, it didn't happen. So if someone breaks in and does something to your kid, dude, did it not happen? Like, come on, dude, you're not an adult
Your
when you think
logic is
like that.
fucking, dude. Your
Like, I
logic is
understand you
so
want to talk
weird.
shit on me and talk shit on my evidence just to talk shit, just to make content, but he really doesn't understand
That's all you
the
do.
dangers of this world
How do you
to
think
be
he
a
does?
parent.
I think he
Like that's
does.
something you should understand. Yeah, there's people that will touch your kid. There's people that break in your house because your
Yeah,
kid's in there, dude.
I'm pretty sure he knows that, dude.
It's not about stealing. It's not, oh, we're breaking in to steal. There's crazy people on drugs. There's people that are loopy. There are people that
It seems to me that you're just trying to like say stuff, and you're trying to justify the fact that you're mad, you're butthurt, immaterial man, for talking shit on you. It's like you just can't take it. You can dish it out, but you can't take it. That's your problem. And I mean, it's fucking clear as day. You certainly can't take it. You think it's okay to sit here and call all these people fucking names and everything, and then it's okay. That's okay, right? Because you said that you don't really mean it, but then you do, and then you don't. But then you do, and then you don't, right? And that's okay. And the second that anybody says anything about you or makes a funny joke about you or something like that, you go ape shit, dude. You get all pissed, and your colors show, right? Your true colors fucking shine through. Your true colors reveal themselves. You can't even keep it contained. You know what I mean? You reveal your intentions. You reveal exactly what you're thinking and exactly what your problem is because you're not making any sense. Immaterial man doesn't know how to protect his kids. That's the stupidest fucking logic, stupidest argument I've ever heard because he didn't agree with when you said about people breaking into apartments, right? Because they don't steal anything. All he was saying is it didn't happen to him, and so he doesn't necessarily think that's a tactic because it hasn't happened to him, and he can't see why somebody would go through the trouble to do that. if there's no motivation, if they're not going to steal something, right? Just to put a hole in your wall and then come back and paint it later. And he has a very logical reason to think that's normal to think that. You're just mad because he made a joke about you and made you and like did what you do to everybody else all the time. He did it to you. You just can't take it. You can't take it.
Break in the house with a knife and hold someone at knife point just because they're on drugs. There's a ton of types of break-ins, dude. It's not cat burglars. So imagine if he had his kid living with him by himself, and his kid said someone broke in, and he said, "What did they take?" Oh, they didn't take anything, but they hurt me. Oh, but if they didn't take anything, it didn't happen. You see how bad of a parent for that scenario. Everything else I
Dude,
don't know nothing about.
come on now.
But
You
that
know that's not
mentality,
gonna
you see how
fucking
bad it is.
happen.
You're a parent, but you don't know the dangers, the inherent dangers of this world, especially a dude that has daughters. You don't
I
know people
mean,
will try to touch your daughter, they'll break in your house because your daughter's home alone. There's creep.
I don't even have to even explain this. I know that anybody who's watching it is shaking their fucking head. They're palming their face so fucking hard right now because of what he's saying. Like you're really gonna suggest that the immaterial man is gonna just be totally oblivious to to the fact that his daughter, yeah, his daughter was home alone and got somebody broke in, and he just thinks that nothing else could happen because nothing's missing. You're a fucking retard, Conspiracy Underground. Seriously, start making sense, dude. This is getting old.
Ass dudes. Oh well, if they're not stealing anything, it's nothing's happening. He doesn't understand how the world works, dude. He works at fucking McDonald's as a parent.
Oh
That's
my
why I'm
god.
like, yo,
See,
why
personal
they asked
attack.
you to be a supervisor at McDonald's
Personal
and you
attack.
didn't take it, and you're a parent. You didn't take the promotion, and you're a parent.
See, this is your
Okay,
ego.
dude.
This is your ego.
Okay.
You're
You
attacking
don't have a
me
car and you're a
personally
fucking parent. What if
because
God forbid something happens to your kid? You have to go pick them up at school. What are you gonna do? Take the bus there?
why do you
So yeah,
care?
bringing up parents, dude. Bringing up parenting on this motherfucker.
Because you're a low. Because
King
you're a
Mansa,
scum.
it's the same
That's why.
shit.
Because you're a
What if
scumbag.
he has an emergency with his kid? Was he gonna take the L train and the Z train and the bus? The
No,
Brooklyn
they have this thing. It's called an ambulance. Did you ever hear one? Have you ever heard of that? I don't know if you ever heard of one. I don't. They stalk and harass me. I mean, I should never have a problem finding an ambulance if I need one. But if they're not stalking me at the time, I can just dial these three magic numbers. Right? It's only three numbers.
bus to get to his kid.
Fucking
Why
weirdo.
isn't he trying to get a car? This isn't a situation where you're conspiracy underground with no kids. You guys are living like you're me with no kids, bro. You're living
What are
like you're
you
me.
talking
No
about?
car, don't give a fuck about working.
You're just
Dude,
trying to
I'm not a
attack
like
me
let's say
because
I had kids. I wouldn't be
that's what you're
that great
doing.
of a parent. I'm not sitting here, I'm not one of those people saying I would be a good parent.
Oh,
Depending on the
you're
situation, like I don't know.
dude. You have no idea what kind of parent you would be until you are a parent. Nobody knows what kind of parent they're going to be until after they're a parent. They might have an idea in their head, but it's never what they think it is. Listen, trust me, from somebody who's raised two kids on his own, and they're both almost grown up now. Trust me, you have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Okay?
Man, I don't know if I would be a good parent. Like if I let's say I had a kid in Pennsylvania and I didn't like the lady or whatever, I'd be in the kid's life, but I would move, dude. I'm not staying in Pennsylvania where there's no jobs, no opportunities, shit like that. I would be in the kid's life. I would talk to them on the phone, visit them, have them in, but I would not live there because I had a kid there. Like,
Why?
so I'm just talking about myself. I'm not the perfect parent. I'm not a parent at all. But you people claim to be perfect parents.
No, we don't. I haven't
Hey,
heard
that's what
anybody
makes you
claim
bad
that.
parents. You can't just be like, yeah, I'm a good parent. I love my kid. I'm a good parent. No,
I haven't heard anybody claim that to be a perfect parent yet. I don't know who he's talking about. He hasn't mentioned who this person is that claims to be a perfect parent. I don't. I'm just curious who the fuck he's talking about.
perfect. I'm a target, so that's how you know I'm a perfect parent.
It's
These
weird.
people never talk about their kids
He has
either.
these weird thoughts in his head.
Like,
Yeah, because weirdos like you
not
on the
every
internet.
single one. Some of them do, but a lot of these people never talk like, oh, my kids, even though I'm a target, my kids are a stud. Like they're doing good in school and everything. Like blah blah blah.
Why would I do
So
that? So they can go attack my kid? You fucking weirdo.
what makes Immaterial Man King Mansa bad parents is not because their situation. It's because they honestly just are really well. King Mansa, we'll just talk about him because he's different from Immaterial Man, but he's just really fucking selfish, dude. Oh, look at my clothing line. Look at me. Look at me. Oh, this, that. His son just moved to a different like state, and he's still not making plans. He's never gonna get a car. Like you do realize that. You can't be a good parent and not have a car, man.
Oh, you
That's
can't
just, and
be. You
again,
can't
these
be,
these
right?
statements sound like asshole statements, but they're true in modern day society.
Have you ever seen the movie Pursuit of Happiness? I think you should next time you want to make a video, how about you just don't, okay? And then do everybody a favor, don't make one, and go watch The Pursuit of Happiness and remember that you said that.
You cannot be a good parent and take care of your kid with no fucking car, bro, for your whole life. Like, oh, we never had a car. How are you taking your kids anywhere? What are you doing relying to get your kids from point A to point B, dude?
None of your fucking business.
Throwing them in a lift? And the reason why is
What did they do before cars were
that should put
invented,
a
asshole?
fire under your ass. When you have a kid, it should put a fire under your ass to get a car, get a job, like you have to do this stuff now.
Funny, dude. This is
It's not
funny.
negotiable. You can't be a slacker now. So the fact
Here's
is
the
not that
underground on her
you're
ass.
poor and you don't have a car. That's not what I'm talking about. It's like you don't even want a car. Come on, dude. Seriously, you
No
don't want
more,
a car.
no more
You just want to
slacking.
walk everywhere, and you have a kid. You have
Species
multiple
underground's on the
kids.
fucking case. No more slacking, guys.
You're bringing up the broken matrices and stuff too. Well, at least with Broken Matrix, he doesn't allude that he's a good parent. I'm calling out people who are claiming to be good parents. Like I won't talk about Broken
Who?
Matrix
Who's
because
claiming to be a good parent?
he's in the kid's life. He's not coming over. I'm a good parent. I'm a good parent.
Who the
Like
fuck
the
is doing
people I'm
that?
talking about, they really think like you're the best parent. Like, that's out of narcissism. So you
Who?
look good and you feel good about yourself.
Who are you talking
Of course,
about?
you're gonna say you're a good parent. Why else wouldn't you say that? Fuck.
How often do you hear people say they're bad parents? I don't know if I've ever heard anybody admit they're a bad parent. Pretty sure every parent says they're a good parent. Every parent. Whether they believe it or not. Up, pack. You got your bowl? You got your bowl there? Fucking
Like
Smokey the
I'm
Bear?
getting up. I'm up early. I'm up at 4 o'clock. I'm gonna be at work at 6 o'clock. I'm working from 6 to
Why the
10,
fuck
and
would you
I'm going
tell
to
everybody
another
your schedule, dude?
another spot and working from 10 to 2. Then when I get off work,
Why?
I'm gonna be doing DoorDash all day.
Dude, you're stupid.
And that's because of my financial situation that I'm in. Like I have to
Right.
do that,
Oh, give us
or it's
that.
at least it's recommended that I do that
What's okay?
because I'm gonna
What's your
make a lot of
budget?
money today
How much do you
working all
make?
day.
What's your budget? How much you
But
in the
when do
bank?
you see any of these other
What's your
TIs with kids working
schedule?
as hard as me though? Like
I want your routine. I
with the
want your
exception of
schedule.
maybe you
Fucking
can say absent-minded Abe because I give him credit that he went out and got way more uh, complicated jobs than I did that I'm willing to work. Not that he's doing it now, which it is stupid. Let me get a job for $5,000 a week, but I'm only going to work 2 weeks out the year. But I won't work that job for $1,000 a week the entire year. Like that's just stupid. But he at least, uh, like I said, he's the only one that's a semi okay parent because he's at least doing some steps,
he's the only one
or
that
at least
talks about his
knows that he's
kid.
obligated to do some
All
steps because he is a parent. You know,
right, I gotta stop this right here. Of all the people that I watch on YouTube, the TIs that I watch on YouTube, the only other TI that I even know of that anything about their kids is Abe because he's the only one, and this is nothing against Abe, but he's the only one that was like dumb enough to talk about his kid on here, you know? And it clearly is the script. The perps do this on purpose. They try to talk about his kid to trigger him, to try to make him. Yeah, I caught this a long time ago. Part of the program, right, was to make me out to be some kind of bad parent, right? I'm surprised it took this long actually for Conspiracy Underground to perp his way out and do the bad parenting fucking technique. But that's part of the script. They try to make you out to be this bad parent. But okay, this is nothing against Abe, right? But of all the parents on YouTube here, all the TIs, you're gonna say that Abe is the best. He's unemployed right now. He doesn't see his daughter right now, and he's behind in child support. And he talks about his daughter on his channel. So, dude, you're so fucking fucked in your head. You're thinking here. What is wrong with you?
But these other people, man, like I'm out here, I'm gonna get to the money. Like I'm not working as hard as I should this week, but like I'm living by myself. I have an opportunity to move back to my parents if I don't feel like doing this with no like it would actually be probably best if I did that. Move back with them, save money, spend time with the family. The targeting isn't as bad. My parents' house, because it's a small community.
What?
You can't really do too much there. Like
Oh,
there's only
really?
so many one headlights, so many. There's no license plates because the license plates are a different format.
I live in a small town. They fucking.
So you still see it's very, very less.
You
So
might
I
be
have
right.
every
You might be
opportunity
right
to be a
there.
lazy fuck, not work, wait till this lease runs out, run to my parents, stack a bunch of money up, be one of these targeted Tony TIs, eating fast food every day, smoking weed every day in my parents' house.
And
And it
that's
would be actually
it's a
kind of
recipe
a relief
for success,
because I've
right?
been busting my ass 7 days a week to no avail for nothing, not even
Exactly.
to even have my head above water. Like,
Right. Exactly. You're wasting your
so
time.
with that said, I'm going to work and I'm willing to work 10 hours a day, 8 hours a day, 7 days a week for however long it takes, right? I have no kids. None. Like, I don't have any fucking kids. If I had kids, that would be the obligations. Like, dude, you better be working 12 hours a day. Like, with the shitty pay that I get,
I'm not even allowed to make a
I'm not
YouTube
going to give
video.
up. I'm going to sit there and work. Like,
All right. All right. This doesn't make any sense either. I'm not even allowed to make a YouTube video according to Conspiracy Underground, or I'm a bad parent, right? Because I'm not spending that time with my kid. But I'm supposed to go work 12 hours every day, right? Doesn't that make me a bad parent for working too much and not spending the time with my kid? I'm just pointing this out because, dude, you have no fucking clue what you're talking about. You really don't. You just like saying whatever comes to your mind, and this is just a cover so that you can just fucking attack certain people that you were told to attack, or certain people that you're butthurt about.
whatever sacrifice I need, it's like, you better be working 10 hours a day. You better be working at, like, FedEx or UPS. You better be making
FedEx, UPS,
$300 a
really?
day. That's where my mindset's at if I was a
Well,
parent.
why aren't you working there then?
Not that I would do any of that stuff. I'm not saying I would be successful. I'm just saying the mindset.
You're a hypocrite.
We have people that don't even want to buy cars their entire lives, dude. Seriously. You're not going to own a car your entire life, Immaterial Man. You're not going to own a car your entire life, King Man. So, like, you guys don't even know how to fucking drive. You're in
Why
your
does that
mid
bother you?
30s.
Why does that bother you?
It's fucking pathetic, dude. You're kids. And this is how you know you're a bad
Oh my
parent
goodness.
universally.